Here at Gundam Planet, we're all about going fully mechanical. That's why we're going to buy Armored Core 6 when it comes out later this month. But that's also why I'm going to review the full mechanics aerial. Now, you may recognize me from the first aerial video and also the second aerial video, so why not come back for the third aerial video? It was kind of interesting that this was announced before the high grade even came out, which is kind of counter to what Bandai usually does of like making you wait, making you want something a little different. They right up front were like, hey, new series, new high grade, check it out. Also, new 1/100th, not a master grade though. So a lot of people were kind of complaining about that, and like, why isn't it a master grade? Why is it full mechanics? And I have to say, I took a little sneak peek myself looking at the runners. This looks kind of like a master grade, so I'm very interested to get in and see exactly what the distinction means, get into the nitty gritty of what you can expect from this versus what you might be able to expect if they ever decide to do a master grade, which I would not personally hold my breath considering how long the G-Self has been. But again, they pulled the bait and switch with the Barbados saying, hey, we're going to make the full mechanics line all about 1/100th IBO and then giving us a master grade anyway. So anyway, let's see what is going on in here. Got runners in the manual. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. No, okay, so we're gonna get into this. So right off the jump, these are a lot of like Tetron seals, which if you are familiar with real grades, these are just real grade stickers. Like this is a lot. I didn't even think there would be this many when I first opened it up, but this is all for those tiny little markings. I prefer this to dry transfer, but a lot of people like the water decals, but you definitely were not going to get water decals out of this one, so sorry folks. But this is your classic runner A, all the color separation. You got that same smoke gray plastic that you got from the high grade. Now this one, this is what I'm talking about. I'm really liking this very nice shiny red for underneath that smoke gray plastic. That's not stickers. It's not stickers this time, folks. So that's awesome. And then it looks like we're just kind of into what we expected here. You got the little tiny red runner, you got the white runner for the legs, you got the gray runner for all of the inner details, you got another red runner for the little feet bits, and also the like. I'm interested, like, why did they marry this design to the like big beam Excalibur rifle effect? I've never seen that in any other one, so it's kind of interesting that this is just always comes with that, and so did the Elfrith. And then this looks like the other legs and the head and the gun bits. So you got everything here that you've come to know and love about Ariel. There's a lot of great molding detail. You can see over here they got the panel lines already on here. You're probably going to want to break out that dark gray or black Tamiya panel line accent if you have that in your arsenal. And then let's take a look at the manual, because these manuals they're fun recently, I gotta say. We got once again the full English color text about Suletta and Permet technology and all the things that's allowed humanity to do. If you're into the lore, and other than that, you have it also has mechanical details about like what the shell unit is and what the gimmick points are, and more usefully for the actual assembly process, it tells you like, here's the hold we're attaching the parts so that you don't break anything or lose it. So this is really cool. And then at the end, not only is this cool line art, but it shows you where you're supposed to put all of those little stickers on, so you're not going to make any mistakes there either. This is great. This looks like a very fully featured release. There are no foil stickers. I gotta say, very happy there are no foil stickers, and all of the stickers that you get are just for extra detail. Like even the eyes are their own green molded plastic. So I know what I'm going to be doing for the next little while. I'm going to be checking this out. I'm going to bring it all back built and show you what you can expect. You know what you can expect? Undergating, and lots of it. The very first thing that stood out to me while building was the sheer amount of undergates in most steps of this process. This choice definitely results from how many curves are in the aerial design, and this prevents big surface nub marks like what you got in the high-grade Delanza model kits from occurring. Of course, this does mean that your cutting and cleaning time is going to be about double versus normal builds, but we won't complain. Bandai also did a great job not wasting builders' time by putting non-undergate nubs in places that won't be visible once the build is complete. Almost all pieces with a single connection point to the runner are hidden in the finished product. A lot of thought went into this design, and it really shows throughout the entire build. Remember, if you want to minimize nub marks on clear plastic, the easiest way is to use the razor glass file. When I really started to take this design seriously as more than just a larger, more complicated high grade is when I was building the legs. The leg goes together in a very unique way that I haven't seen before, definitely not in the high grade, and it utilizes various hinges and double joints to maintain a clean, consistent silhouette, while still allowing fine mechanical details like armor panel slides, extension, and contraction to function during all poses. The stability in the legs is also incredible as a result of this, and we can't see that deteriorating over time the same way that polycap-based leg joints have a tendency to do. Just look at the amount of thought that went into the gimmicks in the leg alone, even such a small detail as the vent on the back of the thigh. The one thing you're definitely going to want to do is panel line this kit. In the intro I said dark gray or black, but I found that even dark gray doesn't provide enough definition against the all-white armor. No matter what your preference of style is, and I found Tamiya panel line accent to be much easier to work with on this particular build, you're going to want to make sure you have it handy. I find that the GM01 black fine line is a great option for kits without too many panel lines, because you can quickly get to the main points like vents or leg armor breaks, the main details, but because there is so much to line on this kit, you'll probably want to use something that you can mass line and then mass clean. You can see what an immense difference this process makes in the finished product. When it comes to posing, you can expect more of what you love from the Witch from Mercury lineup. Even though there isn't a huge amount of accessories, you still get the rifle, 2 beam sabers with effect parts, the rifle effect part, and the shield that can be broken down into its component gunned bits. Combine those with the Witch from Mercury display stand, which, weirdly, you only need 2 for this, compared to 5 for the HG aerial rebuild, and you'll be all set to keep changing your display as much as you want. All in all, I cannot see myself holding out for a master grade when something this good in this scale exists already. The Full Mechanics Iron-Blooded Orphans line felt more like a way to recycle inner frame components across multiple releases in a cost-effective manner, but this feels significantly more substantial as a standalone release. Keep in mind, the Full Mechanics Barbados was literally half the price of the MG they eventually released, and this thing already clocks in over $50. I don't see them finding the extra R&D worth it for a kit that would probably top out at $70, but that's not a bad thing. I've built Re 100 kits, I've built the original Full Mechanics kits, and I've built the new Full Mechanics kits, and with this, I'm happy to say that this line has grown into an amazing addition to the Gunpla, and Plamo in general, lineup. Hopefully we get more suits from this series in the near future. Thank you guys for watching. That is it for this one. Feel free to check out all of our other videos. We've been doing a kit bash series on how to bring your favorite Armored Core creations to life. And remember that everything we use in this video is available on our website. If you want to stop in and see any of the builds in person, they're all on display in our showroom, so hopefully we will see you around. Until next time.